Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. Here it's the second of this 4 games. Bert Blyleven, a native of the Netherlands, will be the starter. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he's sitting on exactly 300 wins, which is an automatic ticket to the Hall of Fame. He's still building on that resume as well. Can't wait to watch him on this one.
On to first is Escobar, 1 away. Justin Upton will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Eric, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
And in terms of the homestand, they've won 2 and lost 2. So not much to say about that, except you hate to give away games at home. We'd like to see a little more consistent effort going forward.
Jackie Robinson will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play.
Yeah, and he just completed a great month at the plate where he hit over 350.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Blyleven sets his sights, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Williamson. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Kyle Schwarber will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, his last game was a breath of fresh air because he's been stinking it up lately. Under 200 over his last 10 games.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. This is pulled into right. Brown is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Steven Strasburg is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phillies. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, you can see right there, he's getting close to that 200 strikeout number. Throwing the ball extremely well, missing a lot of bats this season.
Drilled on the ground is short. And he's retired, 1 away. In now, Matt Duffy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Hit hard on the ground at third, right to Bryant. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
Batting third,
Carlos Gomez gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, and I think that's a pitch we're going to see a lot of tonight. It's much different than that 4-seam fastball, and he gets a lot of run on that thing.
Pearce in foul ground makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Chris Bryant will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run.
Well, that was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Brown is there, and he's got it, and it's a first pitch out to begin the second.
first baseman
Steve Pearce comes forward for his first try at the plate, and you have to think something's got to give. Clearly not going his way of late. Very weakly on the ground. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Pearce is retired, 2 down now.
Center fielder number 16.
Alejandro De Aza will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin play. couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by Harrison. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side. Hanley Ramirez will stand in now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night.
Boy, you look for a guy to produce. He's got 9 RBIs in his last 10 games, and he had another good one yesterday as well.
And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Strasburg looks in. Here's the 0-2. On the ground up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Stepping in, Alex Gordon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
The 2015 regular season was a tough one for Alex Gordon due to those injuries. But he came back strong to contribute in the playoffs to help the Royals bring that World Series championship home.
Dominic Brown will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There goes Hanley for second. Pitch outside, the throw. The tag on Ramirez, and they got him trying to steal second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second now is Brown. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
7 straight games with a base hit now, and that's a solid week or so of swinging the bat with some authority.
Ken Williamson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And sometimes if you don't get to a guy like this early, then you're never going to get to him. So you don't want to let this chance.
Eduardo Nunez will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night. Blyleven has his sign. First pitch on the way. Hard liner to center field. And a base hit now as that's how the 3rd inning gets underway. Luis Carrasco digs in here for his first appearance.
Carrasco.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Can't ask for a whole lot more to start the inning. Hey, back-to-back base hits haven't threatened to score our first run of the night.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Little chopper back his way. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Coming to the plate now, Justin Upton. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Second baseman.
Jackie Robinson is in to try and get that second run of the inning across as he'll have a runner at third now with 2 away.
Yep.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Men on third with 2 down. And it's quickly 0-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Escobar is there for it, and the inning is over. Alcides Escobar will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, looking back at Escobar's production in the 2015 ALCS, it's a pretty good reason he was named MVP of that series. He hit a blistering .478. That's called carrying a ball club.
Too high. 1-2. Yeah, and then in Game 1 of the World Series, he hit the inside-the-park home run off Matt Harvey, the first inside-the-park homer in the World Series since 1929.
That was pretty cool, but all in all, Escobar finished the 2015 postseason with a .329 average, 9 RBIs. He was definitely a huge factor in the Royals' run to the championship.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it. One gone. Here comes the first pitch. Josh Harrison will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. On the ground to short. This could be two. The second for one. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Nationals go quietly. They trail this one 1-0. Kyle Schwarber is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
A little bouncer. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, third baseman
Chris Bryant is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there, and you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far, and that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Steve Pearce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Matt Duffy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Center fielder Carlos Gomez.
This is in the air out to right. Pence has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, first
Hanley Ramirez will dig in. He singled his first time around. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
0-1 again, and he's at 100% on first pitch strikes now in the middle innings of this one. No wonder he's pitched so well.
And he lays off for ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you see on the graphic there, that total's good for 3rd place on the Nationals ball club.
Well, he hasn't exactly been tearing the league apart, but he's making enough noise with the bat to be respected. Clearly, he's a large piece of this offense.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Alejandro De Aza heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
center fielder number 6.
Blyleven's ready. Here's the first pitch.
De Aza.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter number 9, shortstop.
Now to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He singled his last time up. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Well, you see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs. That's for sure.
Throw gets him 2 down.
The catcher, number 55.
Striding into the box, Luis Carrasco. He reached on a single in his first try. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Harrison has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. We'll see the young phenom Dominic Brown lead things off. Dominic Brown will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out. Ken Williamson is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Pence. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop, number 2.
Alcides Escobar steps in now. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Backhanded. On to Pearce at first, and the inning is over. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. It's the Phillies 1 and the Nationals. And there is Hunter Pence. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Blyleven into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Justin Upton stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Second baseman,
Jackie Robinson will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Aaron Hicks gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
And a Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
Second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Matt Duffy will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the Kyle Schwarber will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Harrison is there to put this one away, and it takes just 1 pitch to record the first out of the 7th. Chris Bryant will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. And he falls behind now, 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. On the ground to the left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Steve Pearce stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Blyleven pauses. First pitch on its way. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Center fielder number 16.
Alejandro De Aza will stand in again. Couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Carlos Gomez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And that is swung on and missed, so they'll keep Gomez off base here, and there's 1 away. Hanley Ramirez digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Alex Gordon will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
chopped foul wide of first. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Eduardo Nunez comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. First pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Now batting.
Luis Carrasco will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Yeah, you could tell right there. 0-2, he's just thinking about protecting the plate. And he nearly chased a bad one there, but he caught himself at the last possible instant.
And they do have him squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Hunter Pence will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, he probably won't have too big a dip in velocity the rest of the way. But the later this game goes, the more important it'll be to watch where his location is. That's probably the bigger concern.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, and he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. Justin Upton will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Dominic Brown will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Clint Robinson will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. Hunter Strickland is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Swing and a liner. Foul. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Nunez on to Pearce at first, but too late to get them both. Aaron Hicks steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Reined in. Over to the first baseman, Pearce, and there are 2 gone now. Josh Harrison digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Third baseman, number 6.
Matt Duffy steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. That misses 1-2.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Ready to start the 9th as we get a stunning shot there of the Seattle skyline on a great night for baseball. Matt Wieters is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching.
Jackie Robinson will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Lined hard toward right center on a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And a good throw gets him one gone. So coming to the plate, Kris Bryant. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him a pitch that he likes.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2.
Your job right here on the mound, you got to think strikeout number 1, ground ball number 2. You can't leave anything up that can easily be a sac fly.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
Now batting. The first baseman.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Steve Pearce as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Escobar dives. What a stop in time. Carlos Gomez ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time out. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Pearce is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th. He's set. Here it comes. Hanley Ramirez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And there to take it in is Pence, and that's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 4.
Alex Gordon stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing. Upton has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the. Alejandro De Aza stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
Now batting.
Eduardo Nunez ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out. At the plate, Luis Carrasco. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And you know, guys, it's possible he lays another one down here to move that potential go-ahead run up another 90 feet.
And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2. Hunter Pence struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Into the box now, Justin Upton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
There's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with two away. Jackie Robinson will stand in now, and suddenly the bases are loaded here with two away.
Yeah, this sort of came out of nowhere, didn't it? But when you've got a guy reeling out there like he really...
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. One run is scored. And the second runner's going to hold over at third, so a run scores, and they remain loaded here with two away. Kyle Schwarber will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Hey, that's what he should have done the last two pitches.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 22 on the year. And it's now a 6-1 ball game. Chris Bryant is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Now the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here it comes, 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
Normally that two-seamer has a lot more movement to it. Well, it's been pretty straight for him in this one, and he's gotten into trouble because of it.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So they... Dominic Brown will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. First offering on its way. Matt Wieters comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Bases are empty, one man out. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Full count, 3-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Alcides Escobar stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. And there's ball one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now. Aaron Hicks strides in, grounded out his last time through. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Well, it took them an extra inning to do it, but they'll certainly take it as they lock up a good road victory here in 10 innings.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great